Hello, light seekers. This is Moon Guardian Angel 711. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and also for sharing my videos. Thank you so much. I like to thank mostly all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. And also the subscribers that have been with me since the inception of the channel. This is going to be a reading, a intuitive reading for the sign of Sagittarius. And happy birthday to all the Gemini signs. Now, as I said, this is going to be a reading, collective general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If the message does not resonate for you this month, you might want to look at your chart for your moon sign, your sun sign, or your Venus sign. Thank you so much. Also, remember, we are in Mercury retrograde right now, so a lot of people from the past are coming back to you to review that which might not have been taken care of at the time that you met that person, or whatever item might have been, even if it is an old job or if it is a person, past relationship. So it may come back because you need to address certain things that may have not been addressed at the time that that you left, or that you parted from that person or from that scenario. So and also we are going to have an eclipse on June the 10th, which is we are also going to have a full moon effect on the same day, June the 10th. And that is going to create what they call a ring of fire eclipse. So, excuse me. Some of you may be having issues with speaking your truth, or are going to be speaking something that is going to be hurtful, or it causes you pain. You're going to be addressing items that may cause you pain. Excuse me while I take a drink of water here. Now, whenever I was meditating regarding this Sagittarius sign for the month of June 2021, the color pink was coming up very highly. So the color pink and the color brown. I was also getting a lot of flowers, brown, the color brown. So someone might be doing a lot of gardening. That's kind of like a piece. Someone that does a lot of gardening, that's where they find their peace. That's where they find their alignment. Excuse me. And now I am belching right now. So this is probably regarding a masculine that is having issues with maybe trying to figure out if he wants to take flowers to a feminine energy. It looks like he wants to say, I'm sorry. And I think the color brown, the color of dirt, is like he feels like shit. Dirt, shit. Sorry. I'm also seeing the color kind of like a lavender color. So someone might be going to a party in the month of June wearing a lavender colored dress. You're going to get a lot of compliments. I see the hair being pulled up on a very beautiful feminine. I also see the color white, so it might be a wedding also that someone is going to be attending or going on the month of June, in the month of June. So flowers. Let me see what else. I'm seeing someone that is kneeling on his knees. So he's saying sorry. I am so sorry. He's apologizing. And he's bringing flowers to this feminine energy as a token of an apology and how sincere he is. I'm also seeing someone walking into an office and being very happy. I'm not exactly sure it's because everybody's going back into the offices now, starting to slowly, but progressively and slowly go back into the office after, being vaccinated from COVID. Someone may be also having issues speaking their truth, and my candle just went out. So someone is also going to have a beginning. The candle might be someone that is going to a wedding, so maybe like a candlelight, or even a candlelight dinner. So if you're going to a candlelight dinner or having a really good fancy dinner, you're going to be wearing a lavender dress, or even a white dress. So let's get started. Okay, Spirit, what are the signs? What is the energy for the month of June for the sign of Sagittarius? What messages? Spirit, what messages do you want to convey to the sign of Sagittarius for the month of June? Whoa. What messages do you want to convey to Sagittarius for the month of June? Any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages for the month of June 2021 for the sign of Sagittarius? Any more messages, Spirit? Every sign has been getting at least 4. So we're going to try to see if there are 4 messages here for the month of June 2021 for the sign of Sagittarius. There we are. They're kind of guiding me to get this one too. So, first chakra, Archangel Michael. So for the month of June, we have the main message as the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So someone is going to be manifesting their third eye, or their third eye is going to, their 6th chakra, which is, yes, the third eye, which is in front of between your forehead and, on your forehead and between your eyes. So again, someone is having issues with speaking their truth. And I also see here, we also have first chakra, Archangel Michael. So that tells me that someone goes back to that vision that I was having while I was meditating, that someone is going to have their root chakra, which is the first chakra, is going to be active. So that's going to be your kind of a sexual. And the garden and the angel, the garden and the gate. A lot of flowers. I saw a lot of flowers. So, oh wow, you did get 6. Anxiety. So we have anxiety, and we have door to romance and caring connection. Wow. So this really resonates to what I was the messages that I was getting whenever I was meditating. A male bringing flowers to his feminine energy, opening the door to romance. So this really is resonating to the messages that I was receiving whenever I was meditating. And someone needs to practice opening up their feelings. Keep in mind that your throat is kind of like the channel to open your heart. So whenever you're having issues with your throat, it's because you have kind of like a bottleneck of your feelings right there at your throat. You need to speak it out through your mouth. So try to allow yourself little by little to feel. If you are someone that has not had a lot of practice or has issues with expressing their feelings, start with something simple, something along the lines of the tactile of your fingertips. So start by saying, okay, Um, let's start with this. Let's feel this, and let's just focus on how this feels. So start feeling like, okay, this feels soft. The surface of this card feels soft. It feels with edges or ridges at the edge. It feels oval. So as you can see, if you just start with something small, you learn to express your feelings, but you gotta bring it out. Excuse me. Bring it out of your heart. You have to be able to feel what your heart is feeling. If you're feeling anxious, I see someone here that is having issues on expressing anxiety or sadness or worries. What I've learned is that anxiety is brought upon whenever you're not allowing yourself to feel like anger or frustration. You're not able to express it. You're keeping it all inside. And that's what anxiety is brought upon, by not having the ability to express your frustrations, your anger, your happiness. If you're happy, and I'm hearing the song of, if you're happy, if clap your hands. So it's really funny. I'm getting that song in my head. So start with small stuff. Allowing yourself to feel, even if it is, from your first chakra, which is the root chakra, which is the sexual feelings. If you feel sexual about somebody, let them, allow yourself to feel that. But there's nothing wrong with being sexual with someone or to someone, or expressing your sexuality to that person. I also see here the number 9 a lot. 6, 3, 6, and 9. So look up in research those 3 numbers. Someone will benefit from knowing a little bit of the inside of those 3 numbers. Allowing you to feel it's going to open the garden and the gate to the light of romance, to the light of that connection. You're going to allow yourself to feel, but you got to start small. Little by little, things are going to come up here, okay? So just allow yourself and try not to judge the feelings. Just because, as a society, we are taught that men should not cry, that men should not feel, that they don't have feelings. Men do have feelings, and if we just understood that as feminine, and not judge, that they're either crying or allowing themselves to feel, then we will understand. Sometimes some men are taught to suppress their feelings and not show any emotion, and that goes back to a mother or a father that did not teach them, that it was okay. Even the father might have had his own conditioning, that he wasn't allowed to feel, and it all goes back to society ideals. Way back when, men were taught to be tough and just, go out and work. And that may not necessarily be the place or the role anymore, because now men are not just staying home, or are staying home, to take care of the kids, or vice versa. But it doesn't, they can do it because they want to, and it's not necessarily because society mandates or tells you that. So that's what the message is for the Son of Sagittarius for the month of June 2021. And I'm still having issues with my throat, so maybe I need to spend a little more time in these cards right now. I am seeing I also see here a feminine energy that might have had, I'm channeling a feminine energy that might have had issues as a child. Maybe she felt alone. She felt, and her friends were the birds, and she would talk to plants and flowers. And that's bringing on a lot of anxiety for her. because she's not able to express the feelings that she's feeling. She's someone with dark hair. It looks like kind of light brown or dark brown. It looks like she's pushed away a lot of connections with the masculine energy because of that, because of those issues as a child. She's never addressed those issues. So now this is bringing on depression, anxiety, because she's not able to allow herself to feel those past experiences as a child. She's worried. She stays up at night. She cries a lot. I do see that here. It's almost like she's letting love just out the window, go out the window. She's not even giving them a chance, whoever this feminine is with the masculine. One of the things that I see here is that if she doesn't address those inner child issues or feelings, is going to create a lot of physical manifestation of a lot of illnesses. I also see someone here that likes the color red a lot. She needs to address that. I also see here that the angels are here with her to support her, give her the support that she so much needs, that she's not alone. It looks like she also holds the key to that. I'm looking at this key that she's holding. It's almost like she's held very tight to that key, to her heart. She holds her feelings close to her heart, and she doesn't allow. And I see here, let me look at here, what's coming up here. See how she holds that key here? Well, how about that keyhole inside that cage? So she's kept herself caged when the cage has always been opened. I mean, to me, can you see that there is no bars going across the heart? So she holds the key, and that cage has always been open. Things are not what they are or what they appear to her. The perception of the reality is not what appears. It's a false reality. But she holds the key to her heart. She herself is carrying that key to her heart, to open her heart to this masculine energy. See how she's kind of turned away from him. And yes, he's holding her from the back. But that tells me that she's not really engaged. She's not turning to him. And I see here that that this feminine energy really just needs to look at life from a different angle, and her heart will unfold. It will open. Excuse me. The secondary message that I see here is of two feminine energies and one masculine. One masculine pretty much saying goodbye to this feminine energy. Is almost like, here you go. And right now the flowers are representing kind of like the death. You know how someone dies, you give them, you bring them flowers to the cemetery. That's how I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing the message as that he's giving her he at some point in time held on to this relationship, and when he had someone else in his mind, because he wanted to go to her, there is some anxiety. He was holding on too tight to this when his heart was actually belonging to someone else. And now the angels are pretty much saying, we are taking over. This is it. We are coming in and we're cutting those cords between this connection so that you can go to that connection. And it seems as though this particular feminine has always been waiting for this masculine in hopes. Not literally waiting. I mean, she has moved on with her life. But it looks like she, in some way inside her heart, she would always hold that key close to her so that and open. The opportunity was always there for him to come in into her life and into her heart. She is someone that gives freedom to whomever is in her life. I'm still having issues with with my throat. It's almost like someone is choking me. Let me see what else I'm getting. Okay. That's it. That's all I'm getting. So we're gonna go ahead and get additional messages and see how this additional messages relate to this messages. Spirit, what are the messages for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of June 2021? Are there? Oh wow, that's a lot. Seven of Cups, a lot of options, and divine involvement. So we're going to put them back. And we're going to put this one's back. Five of Cups, someone that is definitely crying over spilled milk. Someone that, and my ears are really itching, so it seems as though someone has been talking a lot in someone's ear. Five of Cups, you know, someone that is looking at the situation, looking at a situation for what has been lost, and not necessarily seeing the gray lining, silver gray lining on that. And that cup, I mean, and those two open cups might be, you might be also talking to this might be also related to a Virgo, so you might want to watch the Virgo reading. One of those two cups is your Ace of Cups, and right behind it is your Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. You know, someone that is walking away from a situation. So let's put those back and let's see what comes up. The Moon. I'm seeing here that this has to do with the eclipse and new moon that is coming up. As you can see here, look how the moon is down here. Full moon is down here at the bottom, and there's kind of like a halo around the moon. So I'm thinking it does confirm that something is going to happen around the eclipse, which is June the 10th of 2021. So something big is going to manifest on June the 10th for someone that I am channeling. Something big, and or something that is going to manifest on that day, or something is going to come up to the surface, or to the surface of the water. Someone is going to take a leap of faith. With regards to marriage, I am seeing a compromise or a contract. And this is regarding the 13th sign, which has to do with external, subconscious, and elevation. So someone is going to be elevating to a next level. And now all of a sudden I feel really groggy, and I'm feeling this sense of heaviness. So someone is going to be working on that as well. So whenever this let me see who's taking this leap of faith. Who's taking the leap of faith? Who's taking the leap of faith? Who's taking the leap of faith? No, someone is not taking a leap of faith. Someone has already made the decision. So on the month of June, someone is going to make the decision of walking away from and not holding on, letting go. Someone made the decision of letting go. Letting go. And I'm being drawn to this card here at the very top of the deck, which is the King of Cups. So this is regarding a masculine that's letting go. Letting go. Remember I talked about there were two feminine energies there with the masculine. This masculine energy is taking a leap of faith around the eclipse and the full moon. He has already made the decision of letting go. He's letting go completely. And the decision is made. He's no longer contemplating. He is no longer he's no longer questioning himself. Tell us more about this King of Cups. Spirit, tell us more about this King of Cups. Spirit, what more information do you have regarding this King of Cups? Any more information regarding this King of Cups, Spirit? Any more messages regarding this King of Cups? Well, you know what I'm getting right now is they're telling me to look more at the moon. It might be someone with a Libra sign. The Emperor makes himself known again. For the past, and I keep shuffling the cards, so maybe I need to do a message with regards to the Emperor, specifically regarding him, to be able to get all the messages that he's trying to tell us. So in this particular instance, the Emperor, which is the King of Cups, the man or the masculine energy, has already decided to take a leap of faith and let go of all the uncertainties. There is no more uncertainties. Can you clarify the King of Cups and the Emperor, Spirit? Any more clarifying messages regarding the King of Cups and the Emperor? Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, definitely walking away. Walking away from a situation that no longer serves him. That at some point in time brought him, happiness, but no longer does that. He is wanting to take a message to, and I see him coming out on this side, so he wants to take a message to this new feminine energy. All he has with this feminine energy is strife, fights that he doesn't even feel like he can win anymore. He feels self-defeated by fighting her. He definitely is walking away and doesn't want to deal with that anymore. He's definitely gone within. It's almost like the light. Here's the sun again. The light, he carries the light. And you see how the moon is kind of like a snake twirled around the moon, like it's reshaping it. So I'm looking at this as there is a reshaping of this masculine. At some point in time, he might have walked with his primary energy as the feminine energy, very motherly, very taking care of a lot of people, always giving a lot. But he has now transformed. He has seen the truth. He has seen the truth colors of this feminine energy, because I see the snake. The snake to me represents hidden ideals, hidden agendas. And she tried to hide it, but he couldn't no more. And again, you know, I'm this right here, this reading or this message is talking about 555. So some of you might want to research her. I'm channeling the number 555. So some of you might want to research 555 and see what messages are being indicated to you. Any more messages regarding this King of Cups and Emperor? Any more messages regarding Seven of Pentacles? Definitely looking at what he has harvested before on this relationship. He's almost looking at her like with a schmuck face. Like, I'm done with you. I can't even believe I ever even thought of you having any type of lust or passion for you. You have taken away my strength. You have drained me. I'm definitely going to my Two of Cups. You are no longer my Two of Cups. And I got a lot of rebirth of the Emperor. Brings him the new life, his Two of Cups, his happiness. Definitely again 555, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Someone that is always just he's fighting with someone, and although he might win that fight, he doesn't feel like he's won it because he feels very wounded. So they're both walking away wounded. And again, I see the snake here. So someone is like, there's something not so good going on with this snake in here. We also have the Phoenix. So he has a lot of rebirth. It's almost like someone was doing black magic and lower level energies, but he has now resurfaced. He can now move on. There is a Queen of Wands here, someone that he has a lot of passion for, someone that is very beautiful. And I'm seeing a lot of the color red and how she is surrounded by this beautiful glow around her like a halo. And I see that it has to do with the eclipse, which is going to be the Ring of Fire. I also see here the Four of Pentacles, which is someone that's holding too tight to the situation, holding on. He's going to speak his truth here. Look at that. This right here confirms that. He's going to speak his truth to her because it fell on this side. So the truth is going to be for her. The Four of Swords. He's gone within, which has allowed him to see the world from a different aspect, different point of view. So let me take those back. Spirit, are there any more messages regarding this Emperor and the King of Cups? Any more messages? Okay. How about, they said no more. So how about the Hermit and the Emperor? Are there any more messages regarding the Hermit and the Emperor? Wow, that one flew out. Okay. And this is in the reverse, the Star. He no longer sees her as his hope. He doesn't believe her. He doesn't trust her anymore. Definitely walking away, going away. And this is the Prince of Pentacles. So let's see if it's this reverse, Spirit. No. He is leaving this person whom used to be his hope, his belief, his everything, leaving her behind, moving on to this Princess of Pentacles. Let me clean it up a little more because I want more clear messages. Spirit, can you give us clarification cards for the Emperor and the Princess of Pentacles? Is this and reverse, Spirit? Yep. Princess of Cups. He's no longer giving her the love to her, but is moving on to her, who he sees as the Princess of Pentacles. And then I'm being guided to look at the other deck that's beside me, which has the Knight of Cups at the very top. So he's going to spill his guts, spill his feelings for his Princess of Pentacles. So the Emperor is going to come down his throne and basically become this, very smooth talker. He's going to talk to her and tell her the truth. And this is going to be sometime around or after. Wow, look at that, the universe. After the eclipse. Any more messages here? Any more messages? No longer has any. This used to be someone that used to have a lot of options. Now because he came into the challenge, in the challenge position, I don't see where he is going to. He doesn't have any more options, or he pretty much has chosen not to have options. His world has definitely changed and shifted. He's looking at the world from a different angle. Can you tell us more about this Princess of Pentacles? Okay, they told me to use the other card. Ten of Swords. Definitely staying up and having, a lot of dreams about this Princess of Pentacles or the Emperor is. So let's put him here. So for the month of June, are there any more messages regarding the Emperor and the Princess of Pentacles? Wow. Ace of Wands and Lovers. I am done. I am so done. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Knight of Cups. He sees her as his lover, his partner, his everything. And this is someone that is divinely guided to her. So let's see here. Any more? Ace of Swords. The truth is being told. And Four of Wands. He believes that she is his soulmate. And this is the truth card. Anything that has been said here with this message is the truth. Temperance. There is a balancing of emotions. The message started off with having to balance your emotions and feelings. And look at this at the very back of the deck or top of the deck. Is the High Priestess. So definitely someone that he loves her. He loves her so much, and he just doesn't know how to say it. He's never been someone to express his feelings, so he holds back. That's how he was taught. He was taught not to show emotion, not to show, because that he saw that as a means of weakness. So let's see what the angels are, the messages are going for that the angels are telling this month, for the month of June 2021, for the sign of Sagittarius. Spirit, are there any messages for Sagittarius for the month of June 2021? Let go. Let go of the control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Let go. Let go holding on to those feelings that are not allowing you to express them and articulate them. Let them go out through your, through your throat. Feel them. If you're someone that doesn't know how to feel, start by feeling, something simple. Feel your stone. This guy feels very smooth. I feel the edges. I feel it feels kind of round. It feels heavy. It feels like hard. It feels like I can't squish it. So those are, you can start slowly that's how you can start feeling. Or when you see something out the window, you know, how do you feel? I feel sad. I feel happy to see the sun. So for this sign, for the sign of Sagittarius, it looks like the angels want, or the ascendant masters want two messages for you. One of them is the teacher, and the other one is balanced career and home life, Isis. So I'm going to go ahead and read the teacher, because that's the main message that I see here. And it came right to it. Look at that. This card is about learning and teaching. You've learned a lot from experiences and relationships, and now it's time to pass that knowledge along to others. Your current situation is bringing you opportunities for spiritual growth and teaching you some important life lessons. As soon as you understand and accept these lessons, old patterns will drop away and replaced by wonderful new experiences. An additional meaning for this card is this person or situation is bringing you important life lessons. Ask yourself, what's the blessing that this situation has brought to me? Your life purpose involves teaching. Forgive a teacher from your past. You are urged to teach others. A lot of our life lessons, even if it is someone that inflicted pain to us, it's still a teacher. Remember that they came into that particular person that inflicted pain onto you. You and that person, whoever it might that be, before coming to this 3D, three-dimensional world from the spiritual world, you had agreed and signed a contract that each one of you was going to teach each other a lesson. Sometimes we're teachers, sometimes we're students in this three-dimensional world. So what happens when we are coming from from the spiritual realm onto the 3D realm, even though you may not understand it, that person whom inflicted, or whom you feel or project that person inflicted pain onto you, is because you had agreed in the spiritual realm that person was going to teach you a lesson. And one of the things that I've learned in life is that that person whom inflicted a lot of pain, or a lot of a life lesson that was painful, they must have loved you a lot, because they took the chance of you hating them so much for teaching you that hard, that painful lesson. And they loved you so much that they took the chance of you hating them. And they would have much rather taught you or teach you that lesson because they loved you. And that may be, that's really a 180 way of looking at things. But once you realize that, you are able to go back to the statement that, if you are a Christian, whenever we are told, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they don't understand, or they do not know. So don't quote me on that. I might have pretty much screwed it all up. But they don't know what they're doing. So, there might be other things that are propelling that person to hurt you. So it has nothing to do with you. And you know what? I did get this balanced career and home life. So we're going to go ahead and read that. Let's see here. Here it is. You drew this card as a reminder to keep balance in your life. You can do this more easily than you may imagine. You already know which part of your life is loop-sided, and you may be feeling symptoms of burnout from this imbalance. You can rapidly shift your energy in positive ways by devoting time each day to your priorities. Even 30 minutes a day spending meaningful ways will lift your mood, morale, and motivation. Secondary message is play is some much needed requirement for you right now. Make sure that your needs are being met. Delegate work to others. Say no to unrealistic demands upon your time. Be honest with yourself and keep healthy boundaries in your work and home life. Spend more time devoted to activities that make your heart sing with joy. So Isis demonstrated a perfectly balanced life as a great spiritual teacher and devoted wife and mother of Osiris and Horus, respectively. Isis is a much revealed Egyptian goddess who symbolizes feminine strength and power. She can help you find enough time and energy to enjoy all aspects of your life if you will ask for her assistance. So it looks like Isis is coming here in this reading for our friends of Sagittarius. Try to talk to her and ask her for assistance, as she's so indicating that she's here to help you. So thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and also for sharing my videos. Thank you so much, guys. I love you, and see you next time. Please subscribe.